my verdict of the second day's play in the third Ashes Test match from Edgbaston. A great day for England then, with Australia having just 3 wickets left of their second innings and only 23 runs ahead. Should be all wrapped up tomorrow, and England should take a 2-1 lead in this series. And the rest of Wobbly's Ashes verdict, we're going to look back at some of the statistics from this game and just give you a flavour of where it's gone horribly wrong for Australia and very, very right for England. Yeah, so as I mentioned, England really in the ascendancy and should wrap up victory in this test match tomorrow morning. 3 wickets to take and Australia only 23 runs ahead. So an excellent turnaround for England from Lords, and it's just very, very interesting to see how this series is swinging from one side to the other. England very dominant in Cardiff, a bit of a shambles at Lords where Australia were sensational, and then roles reversed yet again here in Edgbaston. Just want to focus on Australia, and I want to focus on their batting. It's 43 years since Australia have lost their first 5 wickets for less than 100 runs in both innings of an Ashes Test match, and really that has been where the damage has been done. Australia, their top order hasn't managed to get them out of trouble as it has in previous Test matches, and they've been really skittled out, their top order, for not a lot. Stephen Smith, Stuart Broad said before the series began that Stephen Smith at number 3 for Australia could be a good thing for England, exposing him to the new ball. This game he scored 2 single-figure scores, and that's the first time in 22 test matches that he's got 2 single-figure scores in the same game. The key for England, they've got him out into the middle when the ball has been exceptionally new, with 2 early wickets, the early wicket of Warner in the first innings and Rogers in the second. Is that a precursor of what's to come for the rest of this series? If England can get Smith in, he's vulnerable early to the new ball. The middle order for Australia has really been abysmal in this test match. They've scored 35 runs between them, between the batsmen at 4, 5 and 6 for Australia: Michael Clarke, Adam Voges and Mitchell Marsh. That's a real big issue for them. Voges has scored a test century a few test matches ago in the West Indies, but hasn't done anything since that. Mitchell Marsh made his debut in the last game. He's obviously inexperienced, he's got talent, but the way he's played in this game doesn't suggest that he is going to be a particularly long-term option at number 6. For England, Joe Root today scored another half-century, an important half-century for England, and he's passed 1,000 runs in the last 12 months, averaging 74 in the last 12 months. He's such an important player for England. Elevated, don't forget, in this test match to number 4 in the order. But I think the pivotal thing in this day's play was the partnership between Moeen Ali and Stuart Broad. England weren't too far ahead there at that point, but another 50 from Moeen Ali at number 8 really meant that England had a sizable lead against the Australians going into the Australian second innings. Moeen Ali, he might not be picking up too many wickets at the moment, but his runs at number 8 have proved to be crucial in Cardiff and in this game as well. So that the clamour for Adil Rashid may be growing in terms of the bowling front, but don't discount Moeen Ali's runs at number 8, vital for England. Final person to mention is Stephen Finn, taking 5 wickets so far in his second innings. Just want to have a look at Finn's stats, which are exemplary. From 24 test matches, he's taken 97 wickets so far at a strike rate of a wicket every 46 balls. That is better than, check out some of these names: Truman, Botham, Willis, Anderson and Broad. Stephen Finn had his problems in Australia a few years back, but he's burst back onto the scene. He offers pace, bounce, good control, and probably more than anything, this performance from him has really given England a boost for their long-term development in Test match cricket, and I see Stephen Finn being a fixture in the side for the foreseeable future. So England then should wrap up victory tomorrow at Edgbaston to go 2-1 up in the series ahead of the next game at Trent Bridge, which starts next Thursday. So join me tomorrow for my verdict of what should be the finals day's play in this third Ashes Test match, and also a little look ahead to the 4th game at Trent Bridge. But for now, it's goodbye for me.